Hey guys, welcome to Living Satisfied. On this channel, we talk about ways to live a more satisfied life through things that we are currently doing in our lives to simplify and improve our lives on the daily. So if you are interested in watching more videos like this, consider pressing the subscribe button down below and join us on this journey. I would love to have you a part of our community and I don't know, to get some tips and tricks and for me to get some tips and tricks from you guys. If you are ever interested in the products I talk about in any of my videos, they are always linked down in the description box below, or you can go to livingsatisfiedfavorites.com and a huge list of my favorite products, including like the cameras and lights I use, and I don't know, basically anything that are kind of my favorites are listed there. So today I want to talk about the life-changing magic of tidying up by Marie Kondo. I love this book. I have looked at a lot of different like organization and like decluttering articles and like YouTube videos and all sorts of different things, and this is the only thing that I've found to actually stick, and only thing that I found that on a daily basis I find myself using, and I could not recommend this book more. Honestly, like I couldn't recommend it more. I think it is fantastic, and so I wanted to share some of my favorite things about the book and hope that you can also check it out. It's going to be linked down in the description below. You can find it on Amazon, and let's get started. The first thing that I love is just the simplicity of the book and the simplicity of the act of decluttering your house. The book is really easy to read. You read it really fast, and I love that she talks about bringing joy into your home and that every item that you own should spark joy. And I feel like that sounds maybe kind of silly, but that is what I love most, is because I can pick up something in my house and be like, does this spark joy? And it's like, no, not really. Like, what? Then why do I have it? And of course there's some items like files or, I don't know, extra cables for your computers or phones or something like that. And so there's of course like necessities like that. But as far as things like books and clothing items, those are things that you can purge really easily. And when you have purged those items and you find that you really just love what's left, you use what is there in a more effective way. What struck me the most is the intentionality of touching every single item before getting rid of it. So we'll take like your clothes for example. That's one of the first things she suggests you going through, because it's one of the biggest things in your house to declutter, but it's also kind of one of the easier things to declutter. And so she has you take all of your items, like every piece of clothing, and put it in one location. So say on your bed. So from every different closet, under the bed, wherever you might have clothes, you take all of it out and you physically touch every single item. And I think just the intentionality of physically touching the items is just so crucial to decluttering. And I think it is just magical. Like it truly is life-changing. Like touching each item, deciding whether it sparks joy, and if it does spark joy, you put it back in your closet. And there's a couple things that I found that I kind of had to weigh, and one of those items was my maternity clothes. So I knew I was gonna get pregnant again, but even with my maternity clothes, there's certain items that I had that I just didn't love. And so I was able to like grab them and touch them, and if it didn't spark joy and I don't remember having joy wearing them and they just were uncomfortable and I didn't like them, then I was able to get rid of them. And so during my next pregnancy, which is right now, I am able to really have items that I love, especially in the moments that I feel the most uncomfortable. The thing that I really loved about the book was the art of letting things go. I think we've all experienced the just kind of soreness of purchasing an item thinking you're going to use it and then you never use it. Or you purchase a piece of clothes and you put it on and you're like, well, I kind of liked it in the store, and then I got home and you wore it out once and you just like, it was like kind of itchy, or like I don't know, it just fit weird and you weren't confident in it. And so she goes through the art of letting that stuff go and thanking it for its time, thanking it for what it taught us, and sending it on its way. And I think that is just really awesome and kind of like releases the guilt of purging as much as you do during this process. The last thing that I'm going to talk about that I absolutely loved was the art of folding. I kind of always went over the idea that you should hang most things, and it helped with like wrinkles and you were able to see everything. But honestly, once I started folding the way she talks about, I can't go back. Like I could honestly just have drawers and I would be fine. And the way that she has you fold is super easy. It takes no time. Honestly, it kind of isn't much different than how I folded in the first place. It's just a little bit more compact, and it doesn't wrinkle. Most of the stuff that I bring out, like shirts and stuff like that I bring out, they're not wrinkled. I don't know, it's magical, really. But you save so much space. And so one of the things that in my house, the reason why I sought after this book was that our closets were starting to feel really full, and I had stuff under my bed, and I didn't want clothes underneath my bed, and I didn't want my drawers to be overstuffed. And even the simple act of folding and having things vertical, so instead of like having t-shirts stacked on top of each other, you turn it over and do it vertical. It helps so much. You can see everything better, they're less wrinkled, and I don't know, it's just easier. So that is the last thing that I really loved. Overall, I would highly recommend this book. It is so easy to read, it's just wonderful, and if you read no other book this year, read this one. It's really easy, just read it. Just give it a chance, and if you hate it, then you hate it. But honestly, if all you do is declutter your closet this way, or declutter your book, I think books is a really hard thing to declutter, it's gonna help a ton. Our house has decluttered significantly. My baby stuff for Jones has decluttered significantly, and I'm really loving all the stuff that I have within my home. And we are still in like a huge renovation process, and we still don't have things decorated. And so of course there's like pieces that, you know, like chairs and things like that, it's like that I don't love, but they do serve a purpose, so we're keeping them for now. And because we use them often, just making sure that you love the stuff that's within your home is just, I don't know, it's life-changing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. And don't forget to subscribe down below. Bye guys. All right. Let's do this. Okay, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's too dark. Maybe it's just my eyes. What do you think? Does it only work when I'm like really close up or something? I think my stuff hates me. I really do.